Most cities in this country are trying to create pedestrian feelings and a good sidewalk environment, and we have that in spades now. It's a European touch to the downtown. The big emphasis in the last couple of years is on having a residential development downtown. And all across the country now, cities are trying to get residential back in downtown, but we have it in such an authentic kind of way. It's not just a number of high-rises close into downtown. It's right on Main Street, one block off of Main Street. People who really are there 24 hours a day. To me, that makes all the difference in a successful downtown.
Our downtown is a tourist destination because of the wonderful entertainment, restaurant, and other kinds of activities that are available in the downtown area.
There's always something to do. It seems like every night you can come downtown and find something, whether it's just in a local pub or if it's out in one of the parks, a movie series on Wednesday nights during the summer. You know, just going down to the park in the Reedy River Falls and sitting there with a picnic or listening to a Shakespeare activity that's going on, or just some fine arts or governor's school students that are out there just making some music and creating some scene and some ambiance.
Downtown Greenville, they shut down Main Street and have jazz festivals, and the kids are running all over the place. And those things are really a nice part of being in Greenville.
We're able to tailor business development type activities to each person. There may be something going on at the Bilo Center that they're really interested in. They may want to go to a really highbrow restaurant. They may want to go to something casual and look at the park and Liberty Bridge. So we're really able to tailor things for folks.
The city has won national awards for what it has done with its Main Street, with bringing this wonderful place back to life. It's now a beautiful place and a powerful place, and it's in large part due to the commitment that the people in Greenville had to upgrading that area, improving its appearance, and really taking care of it.
Newcomers are most often blown away by downtown, and we hear it all the time. They walk down Main Street and just didn't know that a community like this, it's not what they expected at all, and they're just so impressed with the shops and with the restaurants and with the Peace Center and the hotel and you know, the new bridge over the Reedy, and you feel this energy and electricity and excitement about Greenville that emanates from downtown on out into the outlying communities. It's an exciting, alive place, and you could see it on their faces when newcomers walk down the streets of Greenville.
One of the most frequent comments I hear is, yeah, you know, we're in town for a conference or we're here for a business meeting, and we didn't know where Greenville was. We were like asking, you know, why are they taking us to Greenville, South Carolina, you know, what's there? But bar none, nobody has ever been disappointed they've been here. They fall in love with our Main Street, with our downtown, with our nightlife. On Thursday and Friday nights in the summertime, starting in April through September, we have an outdoor music festival going on each Thursday and Friday night. Draws a lot of people to the downtown area, and then when they finish at 8:30, 9 o'clock, people disperse to the restaurants and the bars. So it's not a sleepy little quiet town.
The truth is, we've got really neat retail. I mean, if Walt Disney were alive today and designing a downtown, one of the things he would say is, I want shops down there run by their owners that don't exist anywhere else in the United States. We've got that in downtown Greenville. It's fun to shop downtown because anything you find there will not be something you find anywhere else in the United States.
With Reedy River Falls Park becoming the centerpiece of the city, it sets a standard of excellence in what we want to be all about. It reflects our values. It's very green. The green in Greenville, I think, is perhaps the most important thing about Greenville and the image of what Greenville is all about.
The best tourist attraction is something that the natives enjoy every day, day in and day out. And I think that's what we've made in the park and what we're trying to make in River Place. It is a place you can come just because you can't think of anything else to do and you know when you get there you'll have a great time?
Well, we are just coming off a wonderful celebration in upgrading the Falls Park, which is celebrating not only a wonderful resource in terms of the Reedy River and the waterfall, but also Greenville's birthplace. And this is a really great case study of how the folks in Greenville have come together and recognized the importance of this place and have devoted lots of money, time, and effort to protecting it and upgrading it.
The public sector graciously donated more than $3 million for the endowment for the park. And to me, that is a real example of the people believing what the city was trying to do and put all of their funds behind it to assure its success.
And we love to go down to the park because, again, we're very close, and walk in the park and go down on the Reedy River and wade in the Reedy River in the summertime. And you know, it's so convenient, and to have that green space right there and accessible. We can ride our bicycles. You know, it's a very bicycle-friendly area.
If we can be greener than most cities in this country, if we can be cleaner, if we can have a higher standard of excellence in our urban architecture and our design of public spaces, I think that alone makes us distinctive and raises Greenville to a level that few cities in this country would achieve. We don't have to be the biggest city in the region, but we can be the best city. And that's the standard, Reedy River Falls Park.
Quality of life now is related very closely to the type of community you have, and Greenville has recognized this fact and has proven to be a national leader in enhancing the quality of life of this community. It's a sterling example of how you can have it both ways. You can have narrow streets, wide sidewalks, beautiful trees, and also an economic machine. I mean, you can just go out there and look at Main Street now, any day, any evening, and you will see the thousands of people who are using it and enjoying it.
Well, that's another thing we're hearing now that we never heard years ago, which is people with offices and businesses downtown who suddenly discovered that their employees are happy working downtown. We had a couple of examples just a while back of a headquarters that was looking to locate either downtown or out in the suburbs, and they allowed the employees to, in effect, vote and where would they like the company to be, and they chose downtown Greenville. And you don't find that in the urban design manuals. You talk about why you should have successful downtown, it's the center of your community and all these kinds of things, but you really never hear anyone talk about how a downtown itself is a tool for economic development. People who have thought about leaving downtown and suddenly they're faced with an employee revolt. These folks don't want to leave downtown. It's a happy working environment for everybody.